forgot to do this on that other set of heads. Clean them.
They're right cool, they're right down.
Keen it'll tell. I'll just deck mine until they're unusable.
Fix your own up real good.
Yep.
That one's clean. This is a carbide scraper, a super scraper. So it's carbide. Doesn't work good for gaskets, but it works good for getting gasket material off. Carbon, you know, it takes it right down to the bare metal.
No, it's stretching.
But when you get to the real thick stuff like that, it doesn't work too good because you're pushing against it. But these Harley gaskets are pretty thick, so it doesn't hurt you too bad. You can see how it just takes the carbon right on down. But it doesn't tear up the metal under it. See all the scrapes are already in there? I just go right over the top of them and highlight them. So that works pretty good.
Always in the way.
Yes, you are. How'd that happen?
Well, it just comes.
See, you're good for something.
Not much.
Being in the way, that's good.
But we all had our heydays.
There we go. Full of hay, though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to use a 585 cam, twin cam. What year are these stupid heads? Ooh, those are the crappy ones. Early ones. I think the cams are all the same anyway, but... Okay, 585 cam. Right there. 585 left, 186 by 180. So I'll call it 180, 190. Intake lifts more exhaust. Alright, so this is the front head, front valves. That's not a good sign right off the bat.
Oh, that is not a good sign. Yep.
Ooh. You can do.
Valve doesn't fit in that hole.
Well, it's got that carbon where it was chipped.
Yeah, but this is the front head. That doesn't fit even close to what that one was. See, simple jobs, but now it goes in all the way, figures.
Yeah, you got to turn it a 16 to hit that spot.
Yep, it's one spot only right there. Guide clearance is good. It's runnable.
Just file that
Don't do anything.
rubber, huh?
Doesn't matter. It's exhaust. Doesn't hurt anything being cracked or broken. Just the carbon's build up pretty good. So.
That's what I said, file the carbon.
Oh, this carbon? Yeah, we'll knock this off a little bit. See, but these have a high spot on the valve, so you can't just file them right up like you did the other one. I'm not sure how they broke that guide off.
Probably broke it when you put it in.
Could have. Don't know.
That was a lazy. That was a Monday morning head.
No light, so it's not bent. So it's runnable. Basically, it's like a race job where you shorten the guide up automatically about halfway. Well, it's already
There you
been
go.
done.
It's halfway there.
It's already been done on part of it. That's why it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what's our TD left? Remember?
I don't.
You failed the test.
Yeah.
180. 180 and 190.
There's one, yeah, 180, 190 is correct. So they're both the same height too. That's weird. These things haven't any valve job done on it yet. So there's 200 on both. How's our clearance?
Really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about that.
Nope.
Except 585 is easy to bolt together. So. Okay, next thing we gotta check is our clearances. Now here's our new spring kit. So I'm almost out of keepers. I'm down to my last 2,000 springs. And I've got, I think I got about 400 of each one of these, so there's enough for 100 spring kits.
Don't say that too loud. They'll be showing up here tomorrow.
Oh.
Twin cams all day.
Well, when you buy out everything Crane makes, you get a lot of extra things. I have a couple spares.
I just send a couple hundred heads over to be done. And
I think there's enough to do. At least there's 100 spring kits sitting there at least. I know that much. Then I'll have to go buy some collars and keepers, or not keepers, collars from Manly or somebody to make the rest of the kits up. Okay, so we're going to need 600 plus 150, 750. We need 800. And we have how much? We only have like about 700 on here, 720. So we're going to have to push the guide down 60 to 70 thousandths minimum to get our retainer to seal clearance. So we need that. And then the other one, we're going to figure out that. Hello. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The carrier, what's the carrier? You got an open primary, you mean? Okay. Okay. Just Loctite in with some sleeve retainer Loctite, should be fine. What year is the transmission? If it's a spline, it slides right off. If it's a tapered shaft, you have to pull it off with a puller. And I don't know which one you have in there. Yeah, just start pulling it apart, and then when you start having problems, you'll figure it out real quick. Oh, you got a 4-speed in that thing? It's going to be a taper, so you probably have some kind of a puller. Well, if you do that, I can do it all here and it'll all fit, but otherwise it'll go back and forth. Well, the bike I don't have any room for. The tranny I can do a tranny, no problem. It's better for me because I have no room for a bike right now. There's a bike on the rack, so there's no room. I don't know if you're going to need a puller until you go pull the clutch off. You might not need a puller. Try pulling the clutch out, see if it comes off. If it comes off, golden. If not, it doesn't come off. If you need to borrow a puller, I can wrench you a puller. No big deal. If you want to pull a whole tranny, pull a whole tranny. I can take it apart. Doesn't matter.
It's on.
It is?
Yeah.
You didn't film the whole time?
No, I just turned it on.
Oh, okay.
And the light's on.
We didn't get Rick's phone number in there?
We tried.
We missed it. Okay. We'll won't give it out then. All right, I was working on install height. Know what it was?
Nope.
1050. And what are you doing? I was on the phone and I knew what I was doing. What's the install height here?
I don't know.
It's
What do you
right
got?
there in front of you. It's 1827. Now how much do we need?
Jesus. You're killing me.
We got 1050
1.8.
plus some clearance, so 1.1.
1.1.
Then we got a 585, so let's go with 6. It's easy to remember 6. So 6 and 1 is what?
7.
7. You sure about that?
6 and 1? Yeah.
7. And we have how much?
That's a great question.
We have 8 something.
Oh yeah. So
We got 120 extra.
we'd like to lose that.
And that was 600 lift cam. We only got how much? 585.
I thought we had to cut some off the stem.
We have to shorten the valve guide a little bit, yes.
Yeah.
So
That's
on a
good.
normal bike, you would run into a seal to retainer clearance issue. So because the valves the guides are too tall. But other than that, there's plenty of room for a 585 cam. But most guys just put them in the air anyway. They don't care about the seals getting nailed.
And they're not worried about it. So we need 100,000 then, right?
No, we only need
70.
See how we're up to about 880?
Mm-hmm.
I usually bump these down to about 820. 60 pound more. That's plenty of room. Okay, we already had one seal cut there, but it's the wrong cutter. We have to actually use the Evo cutter this time. Now we're working on a real Evo bike. Not an Ironhead Sportster wannabe.
There you go.
See, this one has a smaller guide size, see? So we have to use this one. Okay, you got that head, I got this head.
You got
Ooh,
that
they're
thing?
over there.
Oh, they're over there.
We can't use shovel head parts anymore, so this doesn't get used. I hear it. I can see it now. That would have hurt if it was in my bare feet.
No doubt.
I probably wouldn't even feel it. With my feet, nah, I wouldn't even feel it. I'm used to walking on ships. There's videos of that. Okay, see now, this fits on an Evo, stock Evo, see that fits? Because that's what the tool's made for. Nothing big S&S head or Scream Eagle head valves. Okay, what number we need? Anybody forgot?
Oh, I forgot. Paying too much attention to making certain I shoot all of this.
Oh shit, that came in quick. Yeah, cut too much. We got 780 instead of 820. He's got more clearance. Now he's got room for a 600 lift down. Might as well make them all the same then, right? That's not enough now. About 780 again. Next.
Yeah, I had the burning control.
Knowing that would be good, but we have a little extra now. About 790.
The light flipping on and off?
Yeah, just leave it on. That'll be fine. If it goes out, just push on. This should be fine. The 15.
Yep.
about 780, 790 now. So we got room for 600 lift with the 155 keepers. Now if you put the 175 keepers in there, you lose 50 thousandths. So then we'll be back to
I already did
not
this one.
quite enough clearance. You already did that one?
Yeah, you gotta blow it out.
I gotta blow it and I gotta swing it. Swedging tool.
And this is, are these, I got a question. Are these metric though? Is that the twin cam piece of magic? Aren't they 7mm or something ridiculous?
The valve stems you're talking
Yeah,
about?
valve stem.
These are 5/16 because they're early heads. Late heads are metric. These are early heads. See over here? 99.
Mm-hmm.
If it was an 05 casting or, was it 06 casting, it would be the other one. Now some of these late ones will be, the last couple years of these heads, they did have the small stems in there. They did them in 04, I think. So there are some early heads with late guides in them. But they're totally interchangeable because the guides are the same OD, so put either guide you want into the head, it doesn't matter. So it makes it easy. Alright. Now we'll give them one quick more clean because we got a bunch of cuttings in there. We'll come back. Okay, we're going to shim these up. Which head we on? Front head. When it quits pumping, you shut it off. Okay. You have tons of clearance this way. You get 800. So we got plenty of room on that. This from the 175 spring is the 155 spring is the keeper. This here is moved up 50 thou, so it compresses the spring more.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between the two. The other ones are red. So if I take and put a 30 thou shim on here like I just did, I get half of that back in. And see now we're at 7. That's 1/800 on the nose for our installed height.
Yeah, I won't focus on it, but
You have to pull back. Once you get halfway, it won't focus.
got it.
So now we're 1/800. Now we had 1050 installed height plus 50 is 1/100. And you add in 6, makes it 1/700. We were at 1/800, so we got an extra 100 still in here. So right now this will take a pretty big lift cam in here. We got room for 600 lift. I think I got that in there. We had 800, yeah, because I got the seal, it was 150. We got an extra 50. That's 200. We had 8, that's 600, so it's got enough for 600 lift. Not 640, but 600. So this spring kit now is good for 600 lift cam put in this motor. Now if he was going to go to a 620 lift cam, I'd have to cut the guide even shorter because we need more clearance for where it comes down on top of the seal. And if you use this kind of a seal versus the old K-line seal, you got another 50 thou more you need.
Right.
So you have to cut 100 thou off of that thing. See, the guy gets pretty short.
Inch from the top, all right? Or you want to fill it all the way?
Yeah, see if it'll fill it. So, alright, so we got plenty of room on our install heights. I don't need to check every one because they're all going to be the same. Because the valves are all the same heights. At least as far as we know they are. So we'll check that real quick by doing a quick measurement here. All you do is you do a quick overall measurement. See, you're about 820 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're 820. Go to this head. As long as you got the 820, all the other numbers will be there. That guy's tight too. 820. 810, because this one's stuck a little bit. So this motor's got issues with the valves again. A lot of carbon buildup on this job. So this is not a valve job installation, it's a valve spring installation for a bigger cam. A little bit difference in the two, but still a lot of it's the same work though. See how small the port is?
Mm-hmm.
See how the seat's way out here, the port's real small. So you cut that out that big and you have a pretty good sized port. Go all the way?
Yep. That pressure.
It's not all black again, it's white.
No. Nice and clean.
It would be black though if we put dump that crap in there.
Oh, it would have ruined it. Yeah, it would have ruined the whole thing.
Okay, so we've got no clearance issues there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and assemble this up now. All the key numbers have been checked. So that's just a quick assembly job. You want to make sure you don't put the Loctite down the hole. I've seen that done.
Yeah, it works real good for the valves.
Yeah, it makes them not want to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple shops do that. See, a little bit goes a long way, see. Always wipe off the excess on top if there's any. I always wipe just to make sure there is none. Use it all. Look at that. It lasts longer too when you don't dump it in there by the quart. Okay, where's our seals? No seals.
You got them out of there.
See, I had to modify this one too.
Wasn't deep enough.
The size is wrong. Everything's wrong. You know, Kibble White doesn't know how to make their stuff where it fits anything.
You buy it, then you got to spend all the money in modifying it.
They are pretty anodized, like it's red, color coded. Of course, we had to use a sports one on this one. Yeah, whatever. But when you use the stock type seal, the collars go right through. So you can go ahead and put them on whenever you want to. It doesn't matter. Okay, which head is this?
What's that? It's the front.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not the rear.
Yeah, I'm 100% certain.
You're 100%.
Yeah.
How do you know?
I can read the word front from you.
It says front on it?
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
Oh, I never looked at that part. I just looked at where the valves are at. That's a dead giveaway too. Unless you have one of those bikes where the push rods are on the left
Where's
side.
the bottles to fill that up?
It's right behind my race motor over there. Don't steal that. I'm still using it. You're assuming there's any left in the bottle.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Break that and open up a new bottle.
Well, if we don't have to, I can squeeze some out of this.
Just let it drain into it. No, I don't do it that way.
I was going to take the top
See, we
off.
take the new bottle, which we hate, and we pour it into the good bottle. Put there's not much left. There it goes. Just hold it like that. Then I just put it upside down, leave it on the bottom, it'll self-fill. Then when I get tired of screwing with that, I go get another bottle and do the same thing again.
We gotta get all this out first.
Oh yeah, we definitely get it all out. It's expensive. We only have a little bit of that. Too much. Wasting it, see?
It doesn't take much.
No, you always put more in your finger than you think you need. You know, it takes you a while to figure out that you don't need to very much.
Yeah, a little bit goes a long ways.
A little bit goes a real long way.
But if it's dry, you have lots of problems. That's very important. Dry is bad. Moisture is good.
This stuff really works.
Okay, kind of wiggle it to get to go over the valve there and over the keeper groove. Now if you see a big chunk of material sticking up, that means you screwed it up. Now, you see how tall this is right now?
Mm-hmm.
Now if you make that super tall by beating on it too hard, kind of like that. You go until it hits once. Once you hear it hit once, you stop. And you make sure you got good holding power on it. If it doesn't want to pinch against the valve, that means you've probably screwed the seal up. Okay, that one's good. See, these guys don't have much of a stop. They're real thin. Oh, that's a weird looking one. Looks like they didn't even roll it all the way in. That might be a failure before it even gets in there. We'll see. Do a quick measurement to make sure the seal is not in too far. So we got 800. We got 780. That one's not quite 800 yet. Oop, wrong number. See, that one's 800. That was barely 800. One more tap. $7.80 now. Wasn't quite all the way down. The thing is, if you keep beating on it, it goes to a certain point, and then it gets taller.
Right.
Because it starts to cut the seal off, it comes up. And the brake cuts it in half. Destroys it. Okay, so we got one shim. One lower collar, one shim, one lower collar. Now on the shims, the serrations go down because that lets oil get in there to help cool it, so it doesn't get so hot. At least that's the theory. In the real world, it's hot. It's hot. There's one. There's the other one. Guess somebody wants me. I don't like my thingy put down.
Red.
Damn. Do something different.
What is going on here?
With me or the camera?
Yeah, camera's good.
I'm not. I just turned the spring at 180. Maybe that'll make a difference.
I don't know, might not. Sometimes I'll keep it, it won't go in. it centered?
They're never perfectly centered, but in this case, it won't even begin to go. It overcomes my thumb, so either I hold the tool over, I gotta hold the center. I can't do, it's hard to do both. I was able to do both that time. So when you run these really thin wall retainers, keepers, there's almost nothing to grab a hold of there. You only got like 15 thou to grab. It doesn't take much to have a problem. Now this one here we don't really matter because we got so much clearance, but we're right at 800. This one here is below the surface, you can't even read it. And you can't do that one, it's too much below the surface. We got lots of room. So we got an extra 50 thou of drill lines, it's not even close. Is that on? Yeah, red light's still on.
Oh yeah.
It's not on. Light's off, but it sounded like it didn't go in, but it did. So that one was a pain in the ass. It made up for his own going easy.
Pretty much been one per head tonight.
Is that how it's been?
Yep.
One fight's with him? Usually it's like 2 or 3.
It was the last one on the last 2 heads. The last set.
Yeah, this one's a lot more clearance. About 820, even with the shim. This one is, where's the bottom at? Up there. 780 on that one. I don't know why that one's different. There we go, I'll measure this one. This one's about 790, so. Alright, so this set's done. So that's set up for 585 now. It's actually set up for 600. We're good to go on that one. Now we get to redo the other one.